Okay. Good evening. Shit, I hit the wrong button again. Okay, there we go. Again, like, weird ass menu. I don't really know what they were doing. It looks fine, I guess. It's just a little non-intuitive, maybe? I don't know. Alright. So let's get into this real quick. I am a B rank Edge Boy Hunter. Alright. Remember my controls. There's not that many buttons in the first place, though. So we're at the point where we need to do the latter 4 missions. Did the first 4, did the substage, did next 3, did the next substage, and then we have the last 4, and then we have the last substages, and the final boss. Actually, oh yeah, I don't really care what I start with, actually. Foxstar is fine. So, despite the fact that it's 11, I have a nice, big, full convenience store coffee that I'm about to start drinking. Good stuff. I love these things. They're from Cumberland Farms, which is like a convenience gas station place that we have here on the East Coast. And they just make the best coffee. I feel like my instant stuff I have at home barely does anything for me anymore, honestly. Okay. Yeah, it's weird. Maybe I should change my Super Mario Maker controls. Like, Mario Maker I use B and Y, but in here I use A and B on Switch Joy-Cons for full reference there. Weird, huh? Oh yeah, the mission here has you, like, attack these with electric, I think. Yeah. I might as well do it. As long as it's convenient. I just don't want to go out of my way. It gets the moths out of your hair, which is kind of nice. There we go. They fly up to the light, just like real robot moths do. This was the dead end. These enemies are a mild nuisance. I guess you just want to go buy that one. Maybe you could use like the recoil rod or something from down below, but who just has that on all the time, huh? What kind of nerd? Actually, kind of want to shoot a couple moths here, maybe. Man. That wasn't any health. Wow. I'm the opposite of grateful right now. Whoa. Stop respawning. You know, I accept thanks. I'd rather use him here than on the bosses, actually. Stages are just kind of a formality, you know. These games are about the bosses for me. You know, I should really just keep the Buster charged up so I can use that on the things instead of trying to, like, dance around the bugs. Do it that way. It's a lot more reliable, that's for sure. Alright, so I don't really remember too much. Oh yeah, it's this place. I think you want to use the recoil rod here, right? I think it's like especially good or something. Maybe not. Yeah, it pushes them right in, I think. Oops. Alright, whatever, good enough. I think there's more of these. And I think the other ones actually do things, like there's actual bolts or something in the room at the same time. Instead of just being kind of pointless. Damn it. No, get off. Off. Ugh, I hate these things. Is jittering from off screen like that. It's really annoying. Get that guy. Hey, health. There we go. Oh, that's a lot of them up there. Kind in the way. What if these are hard-coded to never drop health or something? I don't think I've had them drop health yet. Maybe they always drop the crystals. Oh yeah, this thing. Oh yeah. So which way? Okay, so blue fire's up, red fire's down. Hey, Kojo. Alright, so you want to do this, I think, right? Yeah. I don't don't actually know if this thing's like elemental weakness changes whenever it changes color. It's been a while. I don't remember. I just remember this thing kind of sucks. That's all. That is a reliable way to do some damage, though. It's just annoying when it... Oh, okay. So the eye actually hurts you. You'd think it would just be a hurt box, but it actually hurts you when it opens like that. So you can't really just jump through like I was trying to, huh? Wait, I know this can't be its weakness because it's not getting the, like, zap effect on it. I think stuff that's weak to stuff always gets the visual effect. Wait, you can just stand over on the side. Yeah, Hellbat Schilt is a cool guy. I couldn't tell you what Schilt means. It's probably like German or something, but he's pretty cool. I like him in Mantisk quite a lot, personally. The 3 is my favorite out of the games in general, as far as like boss designs and just everything goes. So many of the bosses in this one are just, I don't know, iconic to me when I think of Zero. Can I take the recoil rod off now? Oh yeah, there's like this part with the spikes. Alright. That was pretty close. Alright. Yeah, I really liked that they had like their human forms and everything. It was neat to seeing them like transform. I want to say like one of them you don't actually get to see transform or something, but there's like a sprite for them. Or maybe you get to see them transform in the refights. I can't remember. But it's just like such a cool dynamic, right? 3 and 4 have the best sets of bosses in my opinion because they're actually supposed to be like sets of 8 bosses instead of like all these guys that you just kind of have to fight in different stages. Like in 1 and 2, I guess my memory's not totally clear, but the bosses aren't all necessarily like aligned with each other, but you're up against like these almost kind of like factions in 3 and 4. 4 has the scene at the start where they're all like standing together. There's a cool CG for it and everything. Why aren't I using the rod? I'm just charging it. Oh wait, I have the Buster on actually. There we go. Oh no, I do have the rod on. Weird. My memory's failing me. Why did I put it back on? I thought I switched to the Buster. Weird. It's okay. I'll make use of it. What's over here? Disc. Yeah, 1 is really weird. As much as I like the idea of Metroidvanias, it didn't do it very well. ZX and Advent did that better. Though even then, it's still kind of mission-based, which I feel like hurts it a bit. Because even though it's kind of open in a sense, it's kind of not, because like, you go to an area beforehand and like, it doesn't really do anything for you. Hey Umbrella. Welcome, welcome. Finishing up the latter half of Mega Man 03. Which way do I want this oriented? Yeah, 2 wasn't very cohesive, but it was still solid all around. I think one of the only stinker mechanics it had is didn't still have the weapon leveling up. 3 was the first one that ditched that, if memory serves. 2 was where the boss fights started getting really good, though. I mentioned this last stream as well, but I really like the double fight with the Beetle Bros. That is great, in my opinion. What's this? It's my coffee. Hee. Hey, you weren't supposed to see this place. Yeah, it was 1 and 2 that had it. 1 definitely had it for sure. This is a Dark Elf copy factory. Got copies of the Dark Elves sleeping here. In other words, baby elves. We had the factory sealed off so nobody'd get suspicious. Now you've done it. I'll have to ensure you remain silent about this. Forever. I can envision what that was in the Japanese. I'm Cubit Foxstar, member of Wiles Numbers. I'll make sure you never talk again. Even Foxstar is kind of a cool design. Alright. I remember not liking this attack, and I think you want to get up in the corner? No. I can't remember how to dodge that, actually. That specific attack I remember really hating. Wait, was that the only life I had when I loaded up my file? Oh, for fuck's sake. I didn't realize that. Alright. maybe this is where the game's gonna get a bit trickier. It's been a while. The second half of the bosses are quite a step up in difficulty. Aside from the cactus guy, I don't remember him being too hard. I don't really remember him in general. He's not that memorable. Iconic cactus man. Alright. We'll hopefully speed through this a bit faster now. Nope, because I'm gonna go the wrong way again. But always get through it a bit more stylishly. Please move out of the way. Enough. Let me zoom. There we go. Just a little bit of timing. Not much, just a little. Yeah, they do away with that in 4. In 4, all you need to do is have the like hard weather condition on. But yeah, it's pretty harsh, huh? I played through about the first half of this last stream, maintaining an A or above. But then I went down in one stage, and my average has been so low since then I haven't gotten any more EX skills. I have the first half, but I haven't used them. Like, equipped them in here, huh? I didn't even look at them. So I'll turn them on. Sure, why not? So we got this, and we got this. Cool. I'm avoiding using the elemental chips on the bosses because I want it to be, you know, kind of challenging. I played this game a lot in the past, so I should be familiar enough with it to not too awful. But still. I guess Foxstar is someone I struggle with a bit. Probably just need to get that muscle memory back. I did fine most of the other bosses. My coffee. There we go. Okay. I don't know if this... Oh, hey, I got that. Oh yeah, you just get them from a boss, don't you? That's probably from Mantisk. Okay. Maybe that's how you get the double jump chip. I can't really remember. Oh wait, oh, I wanted to be down for that one. Really fun to revisit. Alright, I'm gonna take a hit there for no good reason. Alright, okay, stay down here and go up for the red one. Oh, picky hitboxes. Okay. We'll go up on... this next cycle should be good. There we go. That's what they want you to do. Yeah, I've played the X series as well, but I feel like, you know, like if we're gonna say that the Zero games are kind of inconsistent, the X games are way more inconsistent. I find myself only really ever wanting to revisit a few of them. 1, I really love. 2 and 3 are fine, but I didn't grow up with them, so I don't like them as much. X4 is my favorite out of the PS1 games. X5 is playable. I like X5 well enough, I guess. X6 is X6. I've played it enough times, I don't really want to play it again. X7 is basically the same thing. And X8 is, you know, it's an improvement. They actually tried with X8, but I've never really cared much for it. So really, like, the only two I would not feel a bit annoyed about going back and replaying are 1 and 4. You kind of like X8 despite the grapes? I hear it generally gets positive reviews. It's just, it never really appealed to me too much. That's all. I do appreciate what they did with it. I don't really know if it's anything specific. I guess it's been a long time since I've personally revisited it. I did watch a friend play through it a few years back, though. Technically, I've never actually beat X8 on my own. As a kid, I made it all the way up to the next to the last stage, you know, the one with all the spikes everywhere. And apparently, for kid me, that was just too much. I just gave up there. I could never do it. And I have not gone back as an adult to finish the job. Yeah, I don't really want to jump over that, whatever. I mean, X5 is certainly where they start to go downhill. It's not nearly as bad as X6, but yeah. X6 OST is a banger, yeah. As a kid, X6 was actually pretty heavily responsible for me getting into Japanese music and Japanese stuff altogether. We got the game... Whoops. I don't know why I tried to get that as low as I could before I jumped. We got the game used from GameStop. And as a kid, the idea of a game still having Japanese voices and stuff in it was totally foreign. So I got it and I booted it up and I'm like, holy shit, what is this? Did we accidentally like get a Japanese copy or something? But no, the rest of the game was in English. It just had the Japanese voices, the awesome opening from Shotaro, who I listened to for years after that. Like, I got all of his stuff. And, you know, credits theme is still really good. I still listen to that sometimes. IDEA. The music is just so good. It's just a shame about the rest of the game. X5, I have a soft spot for the boss theme. Like for the Mavericks. Yeah, there's definitely some problems with X5. I think if anything, X5, it might be a little bit of nostalgia. And as a kid, I really liked some of the boss designs. But I can't really remember many good things about the levels. I mean, heck, as a kid, I actually, despite the stuff I just said I liked, I remember getting really frustrated with the levels. I had, like, the worst time possible with Duff McWhale on stage as a kid. The Ride Chaser stage in X5 was also just, like, really, really hard. It was fine in X4, like Jet Stinger stage, but Volt Kraken's was just, like, stupidly difficult in my opinion. I still don't like going back to that and playing it now. It's a bit too heavy on the memorization. Yeah, the whole bit with double bleeding was a little bit misleading. Surprised that didn't freak me out as a kid. I was really squeamish about blood. Okay, let me just hold that guy up. Ah. There we go. I hate that jump. That jump is just stupid. Okay, I burned my throat on some coffee. I'm good. Let me switch off the recoil rod though. Okay, I don't remember how to dodge like the full screen fire attack, so I hope that one doesn't get used too much. This one's fine, it's just streaming. This was like me streaming before Toho. Oh, okay, so if you hit them, they also bounce at you. Got it. Yep, jump over the flip. Okay, let's see. So go down. Kinda, but not quite. I don't know. Oh, okay. Long iframes there. I'm not sure what to do there. I have another life. Okay. Oh, jeez. This is very much like a learn where the bullets go fight, not a react to what the boss does fight, huh? Okay, I'll use the sub-tank if I get low on this life, just so I can move on past this. I wonder if you can get in there and like hit with a saber, if that'll also... Okay, it's fine. I think maybe just hitting with a buster is what does the reflect thing. Ugh, canceled my charge. I'm still not sure what you're supposed to do there. I'll figure it out. Or I'll just beat the fight before I do, maybe. Oh, damn it. Okay, I'll heal. The last thing I want to have to do tonight is replay stages a whole bunch. If I had like a checkpoint here or something, that'd be different, but I don't. Alright, we must slice. If I am defeated, this room will cease functioning, and the copies will all die. Good. There will be no proof, nobody will know the truth. And anyway, we don't actually need the baby elves. The Dark Elf alone will be enough to take care of the Rotploids. I can already see it. The shining future, the new world Lord Weil is about to create. And I see you wallowing in the depths of despair. Tee-hee-hee. You would think, after all these years of, like, military treason and, like, wars and violence, that Reploids would have dash cams, so Zero could take what he saw here and air it to, like, you know, do a smear campaign in a while, but no. Oh, good. Double jump. Okay, this was a good choice to do first, huh? Cool. It's kind of annoying that I have one life left again, though. Whoops. Save first. No. Stop mashing through the menu. Okay, beautiful. Since I'm not using weaknesses or anything, I'm not really too picky. I already have the sub-tanks I want. This guy's stage sucks. This guy's stage is a big elevator. This guy's stage is like the skiing thing. We'll just go fight Cactus Man, I guess. Whatever. Gotta do them all anyway. I might consider playing 0-4 after this. I like that almost as much as 0-3, honestly. Very, very good game. Got some catchy music here. I'm kind of tempted to just die and refill my lives. Oh, hello, tiny Cactus Man. Oh. Thanks for the jump scare. No, come back. Ugh, whatever. This stage screams of, like, Sonic problems. Sonic is a series I have tried to get into. I have a friend who's a fan. And over the past year or so, he's had me play a bunch of Sonic games to, like, stream for him. For most of them, it's my first time ever playing them, but I just cannot find myself enjoying Sonic. Not the 2D games, not the 3D games. It's just the 2D games suffer screen crunch and, like, having to memorize the levels to know what you're doing. At least for me, I can't react to a lot of that stuff in time. Maybe some people can. If you can, good on you. Apparently I'm too old. 29 is apparently too old to be able to react to Sonic stuff. I mean, the 3D games, they're just jank incarnate. Personally, I don't really know why people love them unless they're nostalgic for them. They're trying to play Wily Beast. Best of luck. You trying to get a 1cc? Are you playing extra or something? '17's actually one that I haven't 1cc'd Lunatic on. It's one of the ones I've probably spent the least time on. 16 and 17. Both probably. Gotta go back to him sometime. Okay, I'm surprised this is working. Oh, okay. I got scared I was gonna fall or something. Kinda 1cc normal. Have you practiced the later stages in practice mode? Or like with the practice tool? I definitely recommend doing that if you're struggling. Is that it? The big man. Dr. Robotnik himself. Ha! That container was on Omega's ship. So you see, it's ours. Is the legendary hero stooped to thievery? How deplorable. As king of the snow plains, I do hereby judge your crime. Snow plains is just a word in Japanese that is better off translated as Tundra. I'm skeptical of it actually being the title of a proper area in the universe. Oh yeah, this guy's like a proper judge, right? I, Glacier Lekek Tank of Wiles numbers. I reached a verdict. Yeah, I remember this in his dialogue. The punishment for thievery is death. Okay, I don't really remember what he does. Okay, he's got icicles up there. He's gonna swing this. Okay, you can't destroy these. You have to dodge them. Avoid the punch. I have 1 life. I don't really want to, like, resort to using sub-tanks on my first try, though, even if it means replaying the stage. And I don't even have to. Easy. Oh my. Not stopping at thievery, you also defy Lord Weil? Man, have you not been watching? You're number 6. And that's not even counting, like, the 3 that interrupt the middle of the game. Lord Weil's new order will issue judgment upon you. Arrgh. I picture that as the game over noise from Kirby's Avalanche. Arrgh. Okay. Godspeed, Edge, but still B. But I'll take Edge over Edge Boy anytime. Ed Boy. You discovered data inside the container. Mr. Zero, we've recovered all of the data. I will continue searching for more data. Mission completed. Commencing transfer of data. My Fesimini doors, Zero Boy. Thank you for that. Zero, thank you. Oh wait, no, I usually don't bother reading this. It's kind of just fluff. I'm just reading out, like, main story stuff, not individual stage objectives. Keeping it brief, not talking to NPCs. I'm here for that. Alright, we'll do annoying eel guy. It's really a stage that sucks, though. So, I do remember, depending on which room you find last, the fight changes. Like, I think the water level changes, and... well, maybe not the water level, but... I know, like, the amount of holes he has to poke out or something, like, the room layout changes. This is, though, by far the worst mission in the game to try to get a good rank on, so it's good that I'm not really trying to. Yeah. It's gonna make you, like, memorize the doors and go into the right ones. For every wrong door you go into, it's like, Zero, you wasted time. Oh, this stage, too. Oh, I remember this. Like, this actual part of the stage is also not the most fun thing. It's just a lot of waiting around. Yeah, I don't care about that. Go away. Alright. Hit the dinosaurs. They made water stages just kind of miserable in this game, didn't they? Yeah, I mean, yeah, the idea is really cool. If you want a cool water stage in a Mega Man game, play Legends 2. I kind of want to replay both Legends games on stream sometime, honestly. Legends 2 has, like... man, its dungeons are, like, so atmospheric and awesome. Like, the water ruins were, like, home for me as a kid. I'm not gonna... okay, I made it out. I gotta jump from over here. Okay. Go. That ain't great. Okay, we're alive. Scared of clam. Okay. We're out. We're out of the water. I'm just scared of, like, an enemy popping up, but this is a midpoint. I'll use a sub-tank if there's gonna be a mid-boss. But I think it's just the part with the doors, right? Yeah, you just read the computer. Okay. This is the data room. Why am I reading this? I don't care. Alright. Aw, man. Blue, yellow, reds. I'm just gonna trial and error the doors. I don't have mental energy for this. It's not really what I'm here for tonight. We'll just get there. Am I still in my last life? Son of a bitch. Okay, this might be a problem actually. Whatever. At least I'm getting my sub-tanks refilled. I'd like to not use them too much, but it's okay. Alright, let's just start. Yeah, I'm not using the elemental chips on the bosses. That is something I'm hard denying myself. Mid-bosses, sure. Bosses, no. That's essentially my only real hard restriction. Oh, I'm not using any cyber elves or anything either. That's probably obvious. Not even really, like, opening up the data things, I find. Hey, some health. There are cyber elves in this game, right? I'm sure there. That's how you get the health and whatnot. Yeah. Okay. This won't take too long to just get through. Oh, does the door mean there's one in here? No, it's just a sneaky bait door. Okay. Yeah, cyber elves really ruin the game and make it too easy. I know as a kid, like, during my first runs, you know, I struggled even with cyber elves because I was bad back then. But these days, I feel like it's a lot more fun to go without them. Honestly, sub-tanks are so strong of a thing, I'm surprised that they didn't lock them behind the cyber elves, but I guess they wanted to not gatekeep the game too much, and oh, I just want to go back in there. And that's good, you know. They don't penalize you for using sub-tanks. I mean, in a sense they do, because if you're taking so much damage that you need them, you'll take a hit to your points, I guess. But still. Okay. Barely avoided the fish. We haven't found one of the rooms yet. Yeah, it is kind of surprising that, like, they didn't put, like, a few natural heart tanks on the stages and, like, let the rest be obtained from, cyber elves or something. It's weird coming into it from the X games, I guess, in that sense, but really, the Zero games are, like, more hardcore focused versions of the X games. And I really respect what they do. Oh, two of them were just next to each other. Cool. Okay, come on. Yes, thank you. 20 words. Let me go. Let me out. Nothing up here. I'm not even bothering getting the E-crystals. I haven't used them for a single thing, and I'm not going to. Wow, all of them are on this row, I guess. Yeah, we'll never get the L4s, we'll never get the Cataclysm. Never get any of that. A few decades from now, the Classic Series will be up to, like, Mega Man 20, but we're never gonna get, like, a proper link between it and X that shows, like, what went down. Is 1999, like, a special year in Castlevania? I played a few of the games, like all the Metroidvania ones, but I don't know jack shit about the lore. I really don't. I assume, like, it's a year where someone dies or some big change happens. I do want to go to the right, you're right. This is the third one down? Yeah, okay. So now I'll go to the right next. Got it. I wonder how random this is. Like, I wonder if there's sets that it chooses from, or if it's totally random. I wonder what speedrunners do here. Okay, so we never actually see, like, Dracula's actual obliteration. That is kind of a real cop-out, isn't it? Alright, bosses after this one. I mean, Zero, you could just warp out at this point. Actually, that's the case for a lot of these levels, like, he's already done his job. Kakukoshiro. So they check set patterns, so they just hope for, like, the best seed. I was wondering if it was that kind of thing. Huh? Koitsune. This guy's voice has never left me throughout all the years. I can actually understand what he's saying now, though. I will personally translate as, "You cheeky little shit." And speaking of swearing in translations, when I get to translating Shady Trial... hold on. What's up with you? You're opposing Lord Weil? Aren't you afraid of him? You're crazy. Arrgh. I forgot to read out his starting dialogue. When I eventually get to translating Shady Trial, I'm considering asking the devs if they're okay with me cursing up the English translation like crazy. That would be a heavy departure from what I usually do, but I just feel like it would improve the game and make it a lot more interesting and snappy to read. Like, Alice is the prosecutor, and she gets absolutely pissed off at Patchy's antics. So I really want to be able to say stuff like, "Cut that shit out," or something. Like, I'm fed up with this Trials bullshit. I just want to make Alice into, like, an absolute rager, which she already is. But yeah, I think it would fit pretty well. Anyway, I remembered just now that I got the double jump from the previous boss, and I didn't use it in that stage. I didn't even equip it. It would have helped during the parts where I was jumping from dinosaur to dinosaur a little bit, huh? Whoops. This whole game I've been like, man, when do I get the double jump? I just can't remember. But I wish I had it. And whoops, now I have it. Alright. Last guys, there are 3 of them, kind of. I look forward to Shady Trial, even though it's going to take me a while. Like, if I work on it steadily, it'll take me a few months. And I will probably work on it steadily, but I might also tackle some smaller projects at the same time to kind of, you know, still have something going on. Or I could just keep working on Shady Trial single-mindedly and do, like, partial patches every so often. That is something I'll be doing in the Discord anyway, I guess, for people of that tier. You know, it'll be good to actually have a game where I can do that, I guess. I can't really do it with Hina, because I'm working directly with the dev. He's the one building the game from source every time. I have to send him files, and he updates me, basically. I don't really want to share what he's giving me. But I am at least posting screenshots. I think people are liking those. Okay. It might look like I know where I'm going, but I kind of don't. It's been a while. Isn't there a section like this with spikes, or is that later in the stage? It's probably later in the stage. Yeah, I guess so. Doesn't seem to be here. Okay. Cool. Hello, Jethro. Salutations back. I'm at the 4th of the 2nd set, or technically 3rd set, of the bad guys. So once we're done with this guy, we can move on to the end of the game. This is the Cerberus guy, whatever his name was. Okay, you want recoil rod for these guys. I do remember this much. Otherwise, they're not a good time. Get off. They really do try to give you uses for the recoil rod. I'm sure that the shield boomerang also has its uses, but I don't really remember that many of them. Outside of the one mid-boss in Mantis stage, that is a good use for it. We just have these guys from Mega Man 2. Hello. Go back to Flashman stage. Alright, so these guys, they don't actually... Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, you can just double jump over him if you've already gotten the double jump, I guess, huh? Not bad. Nope. Alright, I remember this guy. I think the recoil rod's good here too. Huh? Yeah, it just does this. You kind of loop him in this. Oops. And then I release it too early. Okay. If your timing's good, you can just keep on doing this over and over again. My timing is just barely good enough, it seems. Sometimes you have to jump just a little bit. This is doing damage, right? It's just taking a while, I guess. The mid-bosses in these games always seem so damn tanky. Recoil the Rod, I think, does like maybe 1 less point of damage than the Saber, or the same. Okay, come on. Come on. What is taking so long? No, really. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Okay, come on. Let's get this over with and go die to the boss. I'm still on 1 life, right? Yeah. If I succeed here, I'll have done all of the second set on 1 life, which is kinda cool, I guess. I should have saved that. Oh, it still worked. Bounced him off a bit anyway. Oh, these big punchy guys from one of the earlier games. I swear they come up in like 0-1 or 0-2. I don't know. Oh no, I remember. They hurt quite a lot, I think. Alright. Okay. Is that it? Looks like it. Now, against the cactus guy, I said like I'd redo the stage if I died because I only had 1 life left and I didn't really want to use sub-tank on 1 life. But here, this stage takes a while, so I'm just sub-tanking my way through the boss if the fight doesn't look like it's going well, because I don't really want to have to redo the elevator ride. Don't got time for that. Okay, this is the part with the spikes. I thought I remembered it. Let me swap off recoil rod so I can shoot those guys a bit easier. Is that jump makeable without the recoil rod if you don't have the double jump chip? I don't know. Alright. Alright. Is this the end? Yes, okay. Let me have more of my coffee. Some water too. Yeah, it's kind of repetitive too. Like, I don't hate it, but if I had to redo it, I'd probably hate it then, you know? I think that's fair. This guy's a pretty original design. He's big. Grr. So you're 0. You're so tiny, I almost stepped on ya. My name is Tritista Kelvarian of Lyle's Numbers. Your neck is so tiny, I'll snap it with 1 chomp. Grr. He talks a little bit less. Okay, I don't really remember. I know he throws this, yeah. Okay, not quite like a boomerang, but it comes back off the wall at least. Okay. I'm gonna like go underneath those guys. He's unique in that he has 3 health bars. Yep, okay, okay. I probably don't really want to be here. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Okay. Alright, that attack is super free, huh? Alright, that was easier than I thought it'd be, huh? Really, I guess Foxstar's the only hard boss out of the second set. Third set. Huh? 0? Where did you go? I don't see you. And my whole body hurts. Ouch. Ouch. Why can't he, like, see me with his shoulder eyes? Oh, I guess they actually disappear during the death animation. But where do they go? Supreme Warrior. No, I still got B rank though. My average is just, like, not good enough. It never will be. That's okay. Alright. That was nice. I still have no extra lives. Please give me lives, game. Can I have lives without jumping into a pit to refresh them? I'd be really pleased. Just... I'd be so happy right now. Ah yes, much information. Mini data. Alright. Yes, that reminds me. So it told me that Harpy's condition has improved a lot. Why don't you go pay your respects? Okay. I pressed F, nothing happened. Alright, he's in the lab, right? No. Is he in Seal's room? I guess this is what happens when I've spent the run never going anywhere but over here once at the start, and I've literally never gone left in this run. It's a good thing Zero, like, remembers where these things are in the lore, huh? Because I don't. Can you stand up already? Wow, Harpua, you're hard to keep down. It's most we've seen Zero talk in a while. What are you up to? Why did you rescue me? Do you expect some favor in return? Perhaps. That's when the music starts playing. You know the music. Oh, you're awake. How do you feel? Horrible. Wow. Just the thought of being helped by you makes me nauseous. Stripped of my position and driven out of Neo Arcadia. I'm used goods. That's not true. You just stood up your beliefs, just like we do. You made no mistakes. My beliefs. I can't sit back any longer. We must protect the humans from Weil. We have to stop immediately. That Weil... Wait. Your wounds are not fully healed yet. I'm a warrior born to protect humans. Created to protect humans. Get it right? I'm a proud warrior of New Arcadia. I don't need any help. Even if my body should fall into ruin, I will still gladly fight for humanity. Okay. So, Harpua refuses to go with us. Mr. Zero, come to the commander's room immediately. They sure run you ragged, don't they, Zero? I'll be back later. Zero, Harpua, don't you dare die. You know, the question that we never get answered in the Mega Man series, like, or in the Zero series at all, is how you can just, like, teleport from nowhere like that, like Harpua just did. Like, he's also in enemy territory right now, like, is that something he can do anywhere? What's stopping him from teleporting in here? Is it one way? Like, can you teleport to, like, a waypoint you have set up, but not just, like, anywhere arbitrarily? If you want to go somewhere arbitrary, you need, like, this, like, transport system like this room. That's what I'd assume it is. So he must have, like, teleported back to, like, a home base or something like that just now, I would figure. Doors, please. Oh, okay. Gotta talk to Seal. Talk. Zero, I'm sorry. You gathered a lot of information for us, but we still don't know where Weil is. But we figured out what he might be attempting to do. Before we talk about Weil, open the data file for the L4s that you found. And we'll do some exposition. File 945388, L4s. Near the end of the Maverick Wars, many cyber elves were used. The period from this time until the end of the fighting was referred to as the L4s as a result. In particular, the use of the gigantic elf known as the Dark Elf, and copies of this elf known as Baby Elves, to amplify the power of Reploids, while controlling said Reploids at will, made this the worst war in recorded history. While use of the Dark Elf brought the war to an end in 4 years, approximately 90% of all Reploids and 60% of all humans were wiped out. Well, that's any potential overpopulation issues solved in just 4 quick years. You say it's probably coordinates based on the prevention from leaving it, some sort of block in place from security, but see, like, we couldn't, like, Harpua teleported out anyway. So, I guess maybe, like, maybe Seal, like, opened a slot for Harpua in the, like, base firewall or something, but, like, you'd think you wouldn't do that until, like, he's woken up and you talk to him, right? So it's kind of weird. I don't know. Really, it's just one of those gameplay things, but I like overthinking those gameplay things, you know? The technology used at this time. The technology of using Baby Elves to control Reploids. This must be what Weil is attempting to use again. I'm sure that what Zero saw at the Dark Elf copy factory was machinery prepared for just this purpose. Hehehehe. Excellent detective work, Dr. Seal. Oh no, it's the long con. The transport person's been a traitor the whole time. What? Unfortunately, you were a little too late. I think they're just getting controlled or something, right? But it would have been such a nice but really stupid ass twist if they'd actually been like traitors for the past few games, right? I forgot about this scene. It's weird. Is that Dr. Weil? There he is, his old face is on the big screen. Hee hee hee. This time, Omega is absolutely perfect. He looks the same as he did last time to me. I can now manipulate all the Reploids on the planet without using the baby elves and make them do whatever I want. Hee 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 hee. Time to start, Omega. Now you will see, pitiful humans, what you get for banishing Dr. Weil. Taste the fear, foolish Reploids who banished me. Inscribe my name upon this world, the name of your new ruler. That name is Dr. Weil. The entire world is in my hands, I know. I have the power to crush it between my fingers at any time. But what for? Like, what are you gonna do? This is just another one of those, like, take over the world situations where it's like, okay, you've done it. What now? No. Yeah, it's crazy that he doesn't appear at all in the first two games, and then suddenly he's the antagonist for the last two. Like, I think the story ends on a good note, I guess, but it is weird that it's not like an overarching antagonist, you know? Okay, I finished my coffee. This can't be happening. Like, I don't mind Dr. Weil's existence, but yeah, some foreshadowing or something would have been nice. I think it's just another one of those sad cases where they didn't know if the game was going to do well enough to get a sequel, so they didn't want to, like, set anything up. Because look what happened when they set things up in Legends 2 and Zeid's Advent. Those games got left on some really, really awful cliffhangers. A new world, a new order. History is once again in motion. Ciel, back. Ciel, sit. Ciel, beg. Zero? Inscribe it upon the world, the name of our ruler. Weil. Both of you freeze. Is he talking to Ciel and Zero? If he's talking to the guards, there were 4 of them, not 2. It's okay. They're just unconscious, merely pretending to be dead. All I did was disable the power of the Dark Elf, but my current power can only protect those of this base. You gotta get a stronger router, X. Took you long enough, X. Where's Weil? In Neo Arcadia's underground power system. Sub Arcadia. Omega is there too, transmitting the power of the Dark Elf around the world. Apparently. X and I are the only ones who can move around freely. I mean, X isn't really a Reploid anymore. Zero was never a Reploid to begin with, but the weird thing is, like, he's in a new body now that I would think would be a Reploid body? I don't know. Maybe... Well, you know, it's like Ed says, it's not the body that counts, it's what's inside, so... I guess, despite the physical body maybe being the same as that of a Reploid, his internal code, or whatever, is so different that he can't be manipulated. X. Tell us the coordinates for Sub-Arcadia. So you plan on fighting against Omega? Yes. Why? Nothing. I'm sure you'll be fine. Be careful, Zero. And just like that, he leaves again. You know, you could stick around for a little bit longer. I don't know, play some chess, have some tea. I verify the coordinates for Sub-Arcadia on the transfer device. Transfer me. Roger. All personnel prepare for transfer. Preparations for transfer complete. Transfer. Zero. Come back safely. It's okay, we still got one more game. I'll be fine. Let's see, how many stages are there at the end here? I can't remember. This can't be the last one. My music memory tells me it's not. I don't really remember what the last stage's music sounds like. My memory tells me it's not this. The only final stage music I explicitly remember, though, is the one from Zero One. That's just because it's really catchy. Can't hum it though, but I can kind of hear the start of it in my head. Oh, spikes. Okay, this is the... Right, I need to enter the cyber world. Right, is that the room? Hold on. Did I go past the cyber world thing up here? I think I might have. Yeah, I know this is the last stage. Okay, here it is. Let's go do the secret optional thing. He was like, what's this? I haven't been in here all game. Yeah, I'm looking for him. That boy. Not a proper run unless you pay him a visit. He's who I actually have to pay my respects to. Alright, here we go. I never thought I would meet you again in this world. If, thanks to Omega and his ilk, the portal to cyberspace has been opened, then fate is truly an ironic thing. Phantom, one of the four guardians of Neo Arcadia. You know, just to explain it out there to the players who didn't play one. But I defeated you. This is a shadow world, where both Reploid souls and cyber elves live. After you defeated me, I became a mere soul and somehow drifted back to cyberspace. Is cyberspace like the recycle bin? This space where all data flows to in the end, and there I learned all truths. Omega, the Dark Elf, and you, Zero. That's right, everything. Okay, tell us about the Elf Wars, tell us about the Cataclysm, and while you're at it, read into the future, and tell us what happens after Advent and Legends 2. Just do it. I'm sure plot devices could, like, let you. So, what's your point? Exactly this. You never had what it takes to be a hero. I can't stand to look at you. Now it is time for your deletion by my hand. Ah, so he's actually from Battle Network. Well, actually, I think there's like a thing you can do. You can like link this up with Battle Network, and it actually does change the enemies in the side world to be like Battle Network enemies, which is such a weird thing. And that's coming from me, and I love Battle Network. But that doesn't make it any less of a weird thing. You're just gonna keep on doing this attack? Okay, I wanna like macro dodge that, not... Stop that. Is this all you're gonna do, you son of a bitch? Okay, I kind of forget like how to dodge this probably. I'm gonna let him kill me if I need to, because this is my last life anyway. I'm having a hard time dodging between them, so I think I'll try to go around them. Legends I forgot. The end advice here. I forgot that bosses have like kill quotes. That's kind of cool. Alright, give me my lives back, thank you. Power plant stage sucked, by the way. Like, not only does that stage just make you suffer with like off-screen jumps and like off-screen bombs that you have to memorize the route of and quickly disarm, but if you dare to run out of lives, you have to fight Phantom again. So if you're there with one life, it's just miserable. And I guess at that point in the game, you can just go like explore the overworld and grind lives, but well, maybe as a kid I didn't know that. I don't actually remember, but I remember hating that stage as a kid. I hate it now. I think it's awful. Probably one of the sloppiest parts of Zero One, and that game has a lot of sloppy parts to it. Okay, so do that. Okay, so you can micro dodge there, that's fine. Oh, you actually do your other attack now, huh? Wonderful. Okay. It's a lot of kunai off those. I don't really remember how you're supposed to actually dodge that. I guess it doesn't really matter too much as long as I can out-damage him. Oh, jeez. He's kind of a jerk. Okay, oh, okay, okay. Oh. Well, alright. Sure. Yeah, Mega Man's got a storied history of bad stages too. So it is saying something. Super quiet. I got leftover McDonald's, I'll probably have some of later on. 2 of my meals today have already been McDonald's. Why not make it 3rd, right? Okay, so if you like double jump over that just right, you just kind of incidentally dodge. Okay. I mean, he's like at the start of the stage. I don't really mind like fighting him legit without sub tanks. It's okay. I definitely wanted the final bosses without sub tanks. But frankly, I know the final boss fight in here well enough that I think that'll probably be easier than this. Am I remembering wrong? Or like, is he like flinch more or something if you use the recoil rod, like on the ground especially? Okay, so you want to go with the first two. I remember you can do that. Oh, you can misdirect where he throws it. It's weird. It's really weird. I don't know about that. That act is really weird. Okay, that doesn't really help either. But I hit the wrong thing. You know, actually, I'm just gonna hit a clone so he dashes down on me instead of throwing his stupid ass shuriken with like 100 kunai. Because I'm not really sure how to dodge that. The kunai cover like most of the screen, and this isn't Touhou. You do not have a small hitbox. What you see is what you get. Zero is kind of fat. He has Letty's hitbox to put it into different terms. Oh, kind of want that. Alright. Does the shield boomerang work to deflect the kunai? I think it only works on like stock standard yellow bullets that enemies use, right? Do I have the right stuff equipped? Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't really need to. It's fine. We'll keep it on. I'm just gonna use Saber though. Okay, so go with. No, wait. All right, so I'm gonna hit the wrong one and move out of the way and get stuck in my frames. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. No? Oh, okay, am I trying to dash through the enemy too late? I mean, I guess it loses its hurt box right away, right? Since I kill the enemy. Hold on. To do this then... Actually, no, okay, weird. That is really weird that the enemy dies, but it still keeps its hurt box. So that's like a special case they coded just for this fight, so you can't do that. Because I don't want him... I don't want to hit him because he'll do his, like, kind of unavoidable thing. I could try the shield boomerang. I'll give it a shot. Out of curiosity. I don't think I really blocked it properly there. Oops, I didn't mean to hit that. Right, hold on. Tap. It's too hard to get into position. I guess I am holding it when I don't need to be though. Alright, hold on. No, it's obviously not going to block the big one. Yeah, I could just leave him, I guess. Son of a bitch. This is a really weird fight to learn. I consider myself, like, usually really good at, like, the Zero and ZX games. Like, I've played them on hard before, gotten pretty good ranks and stuff. This fight's just weird. A couple of them are like that. Like, I don't mind that part. But, like, getting between those is so strangely precise to me. I'm just gonna leave him. I'm just gonna go over here. Oh. Okay, sometimes he dashes at you. Sometimes he decides to just throw it. Weird. I don't know. I don't understand how to dodge this properly. You did a little head hop there. I'd rather you didn't, though. Maybe what you do is misdirect it to go to the other side of the screen and then dodge on the screen where it doesn't go to. But it starts spewing kunai, like, on the way there, not when it reaches there, so I don't really know how much that would actually do. I'm very unsure. Ooh. I think if I have another game over, I'll just sub-tank through him. Because I don't want this to be like a big stopping point. That's not really the kind of run this is. just kind of like, I like this game. I want to do a quick casual run of it. And maybe do some kind of hard stuff in it, but it's okay. This is some YouTube challenge. Alright. There's one more shot, but I don't really feel like I'm learning anything. You know, like, I can do plenty of damage. At least I would have if I'd hit that. I think my hitbox was a bit smaller. It would, like, be really easy to dodge. Okay, I can hit him again here. No. And he's gonna do this too. If he keeps on doing that, no, he's not gonna keep on doing that. Okay. Those just cover so much of the screen, though. Sometimes, like, I can get over with a double jump, but it's inconsistent. And I don't really know how to make it not inconsistent. I don't know if it's just me being bad or if this fight's just kind of weird. Obviously, I'm missing some chances to damage him, but... Okay. I guess if you're precise, you can go under that part at least. That's good to know. I've done it a couple times. A real YouTube challenge, Kara Blaster with no health cap. I've never even played Kara Blaster. I'm not even sure what kind of game it is. I want to say someone on YouTube's playing it right now. In my subs, is Raukal playing that maybe? Oh. I haven't watched Raukal in a while though. I love the guy, but I usually only watch like stuff that I really want to see from him these days. Right, yeah, we're just gonna sub-tank it after this life. Which I feel like is... You gotta do a little hop over my saber. Yeah, you're definitely just supposed to micro-dodge through that part. But you... Oh, hold on. Did I just discover something? Is it random whether to go diagonal? Oh. Okay. Hold on. If you stand directly under him, it hits the ground and only fires out 2 waves of shurikens, and they both miss you. So if you can direct that to go directly down, it seems to just work. Kara Blaster is like Cave Story, but more stage-based. Yeah, I do like Cave Story. I don't love it like some people, but I do like it. Talking games I love, that'd be Moyashi Mogatari. Speaking of Cave Stories, you know. Cave Story does have good controls, the mechanics feel very nice. I'd say my sub-tank have to continue, so... Guess I wouldn't really expect it to. Still need to finish Moyashi. I'm hoping that we eventually get another update from the dev. He plans on continuing it. But I haven't been in contact with him. Alright, so micro-dodge through that. Yep, just let those pass over you. And here, do this. Okay, I figured it out. It's really stupid. But you have to do this. If there's another way to do it, I don't know how. But this works consistently. So I solved it. I'm not sure how good I feel about it, but I solved it. Sometimes hitboxes are a thing, though. We got walled by the mailing stage, so the River City Ransom stage. Huh. I mean, I guess, like, if the controls... Okay, fine. I'll use the recoil rod, like, if you're gonna complain about the big saber hitbox. Actually, you know, I'll just jump it. Jumping it works, too. Alright. Shouldn't try to back through that. Alright, yeah. Anyway, I see how to do this. It's just it took hits because the saber is, like, blowback hitbox is huge. Which is kind of an annoying thing to take hits for. But it's there. I'll do jumping slashes so it doesn't happen. I mean, I think generally you can just mash, like, punch and kick and get through that. A lot of the, like, parody stages like that... Well, I guess I can't use this as a generalization, but that one, you know, you don't really have to, like... learn the mechanics from what I remember. You just kind of just do it, I think. Okay, so you can kind of dodge that spread too if you're careful. Okay, it's tight though, it's very tight. I'm having a hard time misdirecting it down again. It's tricky. Am I gonna be able to tank another hit here? No, probably not. Okay, okay, I see. Okay, so I see how to dodge it when it goes straight down, which is tough to trick him into doing, but it's doable. And I see a tiny gap you can consistently jump through if you make him do it just a bit diagonally. So I can do this without sub-tanks. I will give Shadow that on it. Not Shadow, Phantom, damn it. That's something I always do, I always call him Shadow. But a lot of people probably do that. Alright, there we go. Alright, good, good. Get that extra hit in. Oh. Should have jumped. Oh. Third dash. Don't spawn on me. I'm trying to do you legit, man. Don't go doing me bad like that. You truly did have the soul of a hero. Go crossblades with Omega and show what that body can do. Will your blade flinch after you learn the truth? Do you have what it takes to be a big shot? You must be the one to determine that. Frankly, if he's, like, seen all this stuff and he knows everything, then he should have known what Zero did in the past, and I don't know, maybe not been an asshole. And be like, oh, you don't have the original body. You're not deserving. I'm afraid I'm gonna, like, land on spikes. Okay, go over here, go over here. This is my last life, right? Yeah. I have to do this again if I die up ahead. I want to go on this one. Maybe. A life. Cool. Alright, here we go. We're good. Finally back to normal gameplay now. The scheduled 0-3 stream. We're done with Phantom. Nothing else in the game has taken that long so far. Well, I haven't been stubborn on many things in the game and insisted on not sub-tanking, I guess, to be fair. I would have played on hard mode if you didn't have to unlock it. Even the Legacy Collection doesn't fix that. You still have to play through the whole game to unlock the ability to get to hard mode. I couldn't be asked to get a save. Okay. Weird terrain here. Are there gonna be spikes or something? No? Okay. I always expect spikes in these vertical sections, because they always put them in the vertical sections. I don't think it's just me. I don't think I'm being too paranoid here. Alright. We must leave cyberspace. Mom set the parental controls. Our time is up. We only had 20 minutes. Gotta log off Guy Online for the night. Say goodbye to all my internet friends. Dr. Lyle. Hee 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 hee. How gallant you are, Zero, to play hero all by yourself. All the Reploids in the entire world are now under my power. Humans are like pigs, dependent on the Reploids for their very existence. You do realize, don't you, that if I felt like it, I could wipe out all humans in the blink of an eye? Do it. Pray, do this one as you please. I've got some pig squeals to enjoy. The squeals of indolent pigs, wasting their pitiful lives in idle pursuits. Would you like to know who rules this world? Hee 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 hee. Waha. I mean, I get that hard mode is like a test of your knowledge, but I don't know. I feel like, you know, a lot of people are going to want to go back and replay these games, and they might not have their old save files anymore. Like, if you don't add hard mode to the Legacy Collection as a default, then what is someone's incentive to buy the Legacy Collection if they played the old games before? Like, if they still own the old games and they could go back to them. I guess it is comfy playing on the Switch, you know, and I think there were some like minor updates and that kind of thing, but it still kind of cuts out at least a portion of your audience. And really, what does adding it in hurt at the same time, you know? He's back, the fake Reploid. At least we get the cool borders at the side of the screen. On that note, I learned yesterday, now I haven't seen it for myself, but apparently the Zero artist draws adult stuff. That's kind of weird. I'll rip you to pieces. I'll tear you to shreds. Kind of want to look it up just out of like morbid curiosity, you know? I feel like it's a very strange and distinct art style to draw adult stuff in, though. I totally forgot there was a second fight with these guys, but that explains why they didn't die after the first fight. Oh, did they do anything different in this fight? I forget if they did this last time. Maybe they didn't. Okay, this is new. Okay, I kind of walked into dodging that. I don't remember a lot of these attacks specifically per se, I'm just kind of winging it. Bit of muscle memory too. I guess they're not going to do the cool solar flare attack this time. And you can't cut them in half, but I'm going to finish it with a Saber Strike anyway. Pray, there's something wrong. Yes, Cray, there's something wrong. I want to say like one of the Legends artists also draws adult stuff, or something like that. I just know there's like another Mega Man artist, like a prolific one that also dabbles in that. But then again, like a lot of artists in Japan do, like almost every artist for the games I've translated and the like people I've contacted has that kind of stuff on their pits, and you know, that's fine, you do you. I'm not at all against that. I feel like I'm being stabbed with pins and needles. I feel like I'm being smashed with clubs and hammers. At the same time, it does make it difficult for me to like link their Pexiv or something. Me. Oh, only one of them screamed. They dropped the ball at the last second on their gimmick. Zero, are you alright? I just received some new information from X. Go back to the Resistance base. See, I have some bad news. I don't know if you were watching, but the baby elves are no longer very protected. Wounded Edge. I can see wanting to hide that kind of thing in your past. Zero, it's great to see you back safe. It's just sent us some new coordinates. Apparently, they indicate where Y and Omega are. This may be the last battle. Come talk to me when you're ready. No, Zero, really, are you not going to tell her what you just did? We made like a big deal earlier in the game about like, we have to get the baby elves back, we have to protect the baby elves. Does Ciel know? Who knows? Okay, I think this is the last stage. Maybe? Yeah, I believe so. Judging by this dialogue, that's what my memory's telling me. Yep, they're making this big of a deal of it. It's definitely the last stage. Hey, let's go. I'm still in my last life. Yeah, I imagine like even with like changing your name or something like that, if you're that big enough to like be doing comic books, people could probably eventually identify it from your style, right? But I don't know, personally, as someone who doesn't really do comic books, a lot of them kind of look samey to me. But I bet if I was like an actual connoisseur of them, I would be able to identify like different styles and stuff. Alright, this is definitely the last stage. We're sure to have good lives for all the refights. I don't have the like checkpoint assist mode on either, so we got what we got. Yeah, I mean, I have one extra life right now, I guess. Oh yeah, so you get to see all the judge like things here. You don't initially get to see his, I don't think. It's really cool. You dunderhead. Lord Wile's ideals were set in motion a century ago. Who are you to complain now? Get with the times. Do you want to get left behind, you boomer? I love this guy. Alright, I think you can destroy those, yeah. Okay, oops. Hurrah, hurrah. Oh. Okay, so he can kind of blindside you with that, no matter what you do, I guess. Alright, so the mines are way up higher because there's default water in this version of the fight. You can just get behind him during that and he misses with all the missiles. Alright, mistimed that a bit. That's okay. I don't want to, like, hit him here because he could do his big spike attack and hurt me. And I couldn't dodge it. Oh, I didn't slice him. That's okay. We did it earlier in the game. You can hurry as fast as you want, but you'll never catch up with a history that has already passed you by. You'll be trailing behind Lord Weil forever. Grimace. Arrgh. There's those asterisks. That reminds me. A few months back, I was watching a friend play through, I believe it's Portrait of Ruin. And near the end of the game, in like one of the last cutscenes, I forget exactly what it is, but a critical character, like, in their dialogue, it's like, pained laugh, or something really stupid like that in asterisks. And we both just burst out laughing. I screen capped it. I don't have it anymore, unfortunately. I could definitely dig it up, though. I want to see that again. It was just so out of character writing for Castlevania. Like, that was really the best they could come up with for such an important scene. I love Lord Weil's New World. So hot. Yeah. It was like Screams or something like that. It was like the silliest thing you can imagine. I don't remember what it was. I won't let you get in the way. I'll turn you to ashes. Okay, throat cleared. I can actually speak again. Yeah, this guy in his stupid weird fight. Well, the good news is, I'm not A rank anymore, so he's not going to use that attack in the middle of the screen, I guess. Oh, that's fine. Yeah! Oh, one more hit. Oh, Christian recently played Portrait of Ruin. Gotcha. Yeah, so hot. I hope you writhe in pain alone in the new world. Yaha! Portrait of Ruin's really good. I think Dawn of Sorrow is my personal favorite, but Portrait of Ruin... it's probably my second favorite, and then Symphony of the Night. I like Symphony of the Night, but some stuff in it feels a little bit dated. I don't know. I'm not totally sure. I could change my mind, but I haven't played them myself in a while personally, even though I watched my friend replay them. Well, he played them for the first time, I mean. What's the use of century-old junk in this new world? I'll cut you down and send you off to the Deadlands. Where are the Deadlands? I want to go there. PS1 jank? Yeah, it is. And I feel like the boss design isn't the best in Symphony of the Night either. I feel like it gets a lot better in the PS games. Yeah, he just does that twice. Just get under him in case he does his wall dash. Oh. It's fine. How could I, the newest and greatest, lose to a century-old piece of junk? Impossible. No, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Then maybe don't go, like, fighting me, you know? Go, like, I don't know, get a job, find a hobby. Don't go fighting this guy who's killed you once. We sure are a boisterous clout. Because, you know, like, the way these guys are talking, they're not controlled by Weil right now. Because when Weil controls Reploids, he controls them directly. Or at least that's what we saw happening in the cutscene earlier. It's not like an influence, it's like direct mind hijack. So these guys are just doing this of their own will. So they're just, you know, walking up to Zero, and I'm just swinging my fists, and they're just running into him. They asked for this. You sure are a boisterous lout. Not quietly this time. Where are your manners? You have no right to live in this new world. Schultz definitely has, like, the most... how do I say, like... his personality shines the most in his dialogue, I think. So I'll see that you don't. Mizawarida! Yes, I am an eyesore. Insult me further. I don't think he even did this attack last time I fought him. He didn't bother. Alright, I'll take pot shots from over here. Oh, I'll run into you from over there. I don't want to get batted, please. Oh, right, his wings block from behind. Oh, okay. You gonna do your laser? No, you're just gonna do this. Can I hit you in the head? I sure can. Come on. If I were a speedrunner, I'd be crying right now. Good thing I'm not. Whoosh. Oh, not enough. KKK. You silly, inconsiderate barbarian. Your type won't survive the new world that's coming. KKK. Kiki. I love him. Needs his own spin-off. Why do all the bosses in Shovel Knight get their own spin-offs, but we never get that from Mega Man? More of this nonsense. Oh, and there's ice floors. I mean, I could equip, like, this. I guess I will temporarily. As long as, like, no tricky jumps come up, I'll equip the, no slip shoes. Yeah, I guess Advent does have that. Too bad most of the bosses feel like ass to play as. And usually you just want to use them for, like, specific gimmicks. Like, oh boy, use the underwater guy underwater. Okay, down we go. Right, these guys take 2 hits. You can dash attack them, though, I think. I mean, yeah, a lot of the bosses were really cool, at least. It's just... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. I'm scared of spikes, final stage and all that. A lot of them were really cool. A lot of them just didn't feel good to play as. I forgot about the Ice Croc guy. ZX and Advent had, like, some badass boss designs, though. The boss fights in those games were just fantastic. It's gonna make me want to replay them on stream too, honestly. I might do it. Boss fight wise, I think the bosses are even better than what Zero has. Like, hands down, easily. Alright, Cactus Man. Ha! First thievery and now unlawful entry? How outrageous! There is no mercy for those who disrupt the order. I sentence you to death. You can't sentence me for the same thing twice. This is illegal, you know. And you should know. You're judge. Ah, he walked into me. He was just standing over the... Wow, I died. I died to the easy boss. Ha, those who disrupt Lord Wile's world must face my wrath. Man, are they really gonna, like, starve me alive? Am I, like, gonna, like, make it to the end of the stage and have to do everything in one shot? Because, as much as I said I know those fights earlier, I probably don't know them well enough to do them in one shot. Yeah, I remember not really liking the weak point mechanic much. It was just obnoxious, like, having to redo the boss fights to get the perfect biometal. But the actual boss fight design, like the attacks and stuff, I thought it was really cool. And obviously the boss designs themselves. Okay. What is this? You dare to defy my judgment? Lord Wile, strike down this foolish one. Ugh. I think one of my coolest, yet lamest, and most boring to accomplish accomplishments in Advent was going into the boss fight mode and fighting the, like, gargoyle twin bosses in human form. It is doable. Every attack is dodgeable, but they have 3 health bars, and you do 1 bar, like 1 pixel, you know, like 1 pellet's worth per shot. It's just awful. But I did it because I was a kid who liked doing that stuff. It's your bedtime. You mustn't see the world that lies ahead, little boy. You mustn't survive to see it. Alright, I'm just gonna sub-tank on Foxstar. Immediately starting with this nonsense. No, really, I don't remember how to dodge this. I just don't know. It's weird. It's a weird attack. Your attacks are weird. here. No, you can't like jump up and dodge or anything like that. Oh, there's another attack here? Oh no, you can just go up there arbitrarily for no reason, I guess. It just means you're gonna do this again, I guess. Alright. Oh, alright, I'm gonna sub-tank again. You're killing me here, literally. But mostly you're wasting my time. Why are you just stuck up there now? Can you not? Arg, no need to throw a temper tantrum. All your struggles will be in vain. That's right. You're no hero. You're no god of destruction either. There's nothing you can do. Arg. Coming up with good death screens in English must be really tough. A lot of like Japanese ones sound weird if you just take them and transliterate them without changing them. Reaction noises, sound effects. That stuff is tough. I don't like it. I like this guy. I don't know where his other arm is though. Like, you'd think with the size of his right arm, the one that's visible, like you'd be able to see the left one. It's not missing, right? He's not missing an arm. I guess it's just behind the cloak. I am the guard dog of Hades. Lord Weil instructed me not to let you in. I'll bite you to chunks. Come and get it. Garurula. Alright. Alright. Oh, off-screen dog. Jump over that. Oh. And so the worst part about this guy is just like touching his shoulders at the wrong time and taking damage. It's really hard to hit him like with the uncharged saber because of that, which makes hard mode awful because that's all you have with the saber. You can't charge it all the way. Okay, alright. Bam. Gotcha. Nani? How did this happen? Why can't I bite you to chunks? Why do I hurt all over again? Ouch, ouch, ouch. Grrr. He tries so hard. Poor guy. Alright. Last boss. Eel. This guy actually has no arms, which is kind of a cool design touch. Hee. So you're back again, ready to be broken. But if he's a judge, how does he swing the gavel with no arms? Hee. I'll do it. I don't mind. I like to imagine that cactus guy, like, his big cactus arms are the gavel. That might as well be canon, really. Almost perfect. Alright. Do your thing, do your thing. Ugh, okay. Didn't actually get hit. Okay, I got hit there though. 4 times, 2 more hits. Come on out. Or don't. I don't really mind. Just... Alright. Kind of a lame boss. He. You broke me. But you won't be able to break Omega. I guarantee that. He. Alright. So my plan is go into the final boss fight. Probably game over. Because, as I said, I prefer not to sub-tank it. At least not without giving it a try first. And, you know, I'll probably game over, so I'll probably go use the bathroom after that and come back and redo the stage. The boss fight, so I just hope I don't die here. Okay, I have double jump on, so take your time. I don't think this part was really hard per se. I just need to... Okay, it's already over. Why bother, really? Like, is like the wall sliding thing really something that you need to test at the end of the game right before the final boss? You know, actually, I will permit myself a heal between phases on this attempt. Let's do that. He. Having fun playing the hero, Zero? You do understand, don't you, that I have no time for your petty games. So let's finish this once and for all, shall we? He. How pitiful. Of course, a reploid like you would never understand the joy of ruling all that you see. Only a human could possibly understand. A human? Oh yeah, Zero doesn't know that he's human yet. That's right, I'm a bona fide human. The creator of Reploids. A human being. Nah, no you're not. Desire for power. The joy of making everything work for you. You have no way of experiencing this without a human brain. It's the ultimate joy. No mere Reploid could ever understand. I bet most decent humans wouldn't understand either. You look like just another Maverick to me. All I gotta do is dispose of you like any other Maverick. Hehehehe. Good, good. An excellent speech, Zero. You must feel great, right? Oh, Zero. He's sounding like, was it X5 or X6 Sigma right now? You were a fun guy, Zero. I'd like to play some more, but it's time we parted. I have some more fun surprises left in store for you. Enjoy them to the last, Zero. Alright, sure. Pop. Alright, let's see how much I remember of this. There's like 3 stabs here, I think. Oh. Well, yeah. X6 Sigma's kinda lame. I think it's the X5 final form that I'm thinking of, where he like goes nuts and like speaks with exclamation marks and ones in all caps. Like a broken chatbot. Yeah, this phase isn't really any harder than it was earlier in the game. But it wouldn't be. Not bad, Zero. But Omega's true power is much greater than you've been led to expect. Go get him, Omega. Release the power of the Dark Elf. Ah yes, my favorite Pokemon cries. I like to imagine he sounds a bit like Incineroar. Alright, we got the weird X and Zero callback here. As I said, I'm gonna sub-tank between phases on this attempt. Alright, I think you're supposed to shoot that or hit it? No? I guess not. Okay, you just gotta like judge when it's done. Whoa. Like, okay. Alright. Reading this out. Okay, so that... Okay. It doesn't quite snake the way you might think it would. Alright, 3 shots there, that's fine. Give me charge. Okay. Dodge around this thing and I can get some hits in if I'm careful. No. No. Okay. Didn't get pulled into the pit. Alright. Yep. The one from X is the one that goes far. I need to... Oh, I need to die. Okay, this is the far one. The one you actually have to avoid. Okay, we're good. Whew. Yeah, seeing Sigma kind of deteriorate over the games is neat. And yeah, X7 really does ruin it, doesn't it? What is this place? It's from 01, you don't remember? I remember. The fans remember. It's just on fire now. This is where I was sleeping. Hehehehe. Excellent, Zero. Your power is extraordinary for a mere fake. Fake? What, haven't you been listening to what the bosses have been saying? Didn't piece anything together? Nothing at all? Hehehehe. You, the legendary Reploid? You fool! Those Resistance losers just decided to call the Reploid they found here Zero for some reason. You may be Zero, in a way, but you are still merely a copy. You're no legendary hero at all. You're just a reproduction. Oh no, I'm a fake GBA cart sold on eBay? Hehehehe. You thought you were a hero all along, didn't you? Never suspecting that you were a mere copy. What a joke. Omega himself is the one and only original Zero. You're just a copy of him. The original Zero. Why is he your slave then? He's a bloodthirsty god of destruction. All I did was upgrade him to draw out his power. Yeah, fighting Omega and ZX is great. I like the 0, 3, and 4 refights too. Favorite part of the game for sure. Alright, Omega, or should I say original Zero. Time to wake this pitiful fake from a century-long dream. He is the Messiah. Heal AF. Alright, I'll give myself one heal. And again, if this doesn't work out, we'll replay the stage. I don't know how much of this I'm gonna remember. Alright, 3 there. Yep. What? Right, get over you while I can. Okay, she does that. Alright. Hit him there. Okay. Oh, darn, I took a hit. Okay. Man, all the practice doing that in ZX years ago, I guess, has made this fight like the easiest thing ever. I think he is harder on ZX though, isn't he? Doesn't he have like extra attacks or he's faster? Oh, that reminds me. Back in the ZX days, I did that with like all the Guardian forms. That was really fun, like with HX, LX, and all those. It's hella hard, but it feels really good when you pull it off as like a challenge kind of thing. I actually kind of really do want to play ZX and Advent now, just to do that stuff again. Anyway, I'm glad I made it through that. Before I do the ending, I need to go take a piss. I was fully expecting to game over there and have a good piss break. Just give me like 2 or 3 minutes. I'll be right back. Then we'll do the ending stuff. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, 2 things I remember him doing in ZX are the thing where he heals, and his like big 7-hit combo that pretty much insta-kills you. Maybe one or both of those are like rank activated in this game, I can't recall. You plan to reactivate Omega? Go. Hehehe. Watch but don't interfere. Don't forget, I hold the lives of all humans and Reploids in my hand. Irk. That hasn't changed since the start of this fight. Hi, Harpua. You know he holds the lives of all humans and Reploids in his hand, right? You might not want to do that. Zero, what are you doing? Hurry, stand up. Hey, I'm here to get a little payback, Omega. Time to straighten the record. You guys. And girl. Why was trying to bluff you. He can't do anything in his current state. Arg, Dark Elf. Shut them up. And that's okay, she's gonna go good for a second. Zero... What is it, Dark Elf? I forgive you for killing me in X4. Her. The Dark Elf's curse is fading. Who's that? X? That's right, Weil. Just like a century ago, I worked with Zero to defeat this Omega then. We saved the world from your greedy clutches. Just like a century ago? The defeated Omega is using your original body. That's all. Your current body may be a copy, but your heart is the real thing. Alright, now's the time. Well, the Dark Elf's power is weak. Time to finish what you started a century ago, Zero. Zero, don't do it. That's your original body. Don't you feel any attachment? Are you really prepared to spend the rest of your life in that cheap fake? You can do it. You know what's truly important. Go on, Zero. I like that much you do that. I think you can shoot in there if you want to, but it just doesn't feel right unless you use the saber. Zero. Zero. Wake up, Zero. It's time for school. Can you hear me, Zero? My energy's almost all spent. I can't stay in this world much longer. Zero. I want to leave this world in your care. The threat Weil represents has not left this world. Yeah, I want to say in like a dev interview or something like that, I think they said they died there. It's been a long time since I've seen that quote, and I could be misremembering it though. It's a shame if they do. Because like, if they died there, that was like so avoidable. Like, they chose to just be there and kind of stay there and watch for no good reason. Maybe it's one of those things like they lost their purpose and we're okay with that, but that just makes it even more of a shame. I want you to protect humans and Reploids. Zero, you can do it. You can. It's great that they came back as models in ZX though. That was really, really cool. Zero, wake up. You think that the Dips wanted to end at 03 but had to make a 04? It definitely makes sense if so. 04 always felt different. Yeah. Zero. Ah, what a relief. I was so worried about you. But isn't it really weird to like, if that's the case, like do what they did with 04's ending? It's so strange. Mega Man series are such like a weird roller coaster when it comes to that stuff. Mr. Zero, you've regained consciousness. What a relief. Hey, everyone. Mr. Zero's awake. He's alright. Yahoo! Where is this? Resistance base? Who could have? Zero. Forgive me, Zero. This definitely would have been a warmer end to the series instead of the downer end that we got. Dark Elf? Wait, no. She brought you back here. Zero. What a warm, gentle light. Mother Elf. Has Weil's curse been broken? Shouldn't we follow her? She's finally free. Just a while, but let's let her go in peace for now. I mean, like, what is she gonna do? Is she just gonna, like, float around and live her life like that? I mean, if so, we could track her down and ask her some questions. Elves talk in these games. You know, Seal had Passy. She must know a lot of things. X told me about you, Zero. Really? I know you're not worried about a thing, but even if your body's a copy, as long as your heart is your own, you are Zero. The one and only Zero. Aw. Almost looks like it's gonna be a hug, but nah. Zero's not that kind of guy. Zio, thank you. Zero? That's the most reciprocation she gets. Thank you. Poor Zio. It's just me. I am Zero. That probably sounded a bit less stiff in Japanese. I know. I think maybe if I end up playing Legends and Legends 2 on stream, maybe I'll play them in Japanese. I just heard recently that the English translation dropped the ball, and they didn't translate the Japanese word for Maverick as Maverick. So it like ruins connection between the rest of the series, and probably other things too. So it'd be kind of cool to see the full experience. I have not really played many Mega Man games in Japanese before. I played Battle Network 4.5 in Japanese before it got an English patch. That's because it was the only way to play it for a long time. I think that might be about it. I think it is. So yeah, 03. Heck of a cool game. I think I've already said a lot of what I wanted to say, like, while playing the game. I don't have any, like, cool things to wrap it up with. We're gonna let these credits roll, and then I'm gonna switch over to some Smash, I think. And I guess maybe, just maybe in the near future, I'll also play 04 again. I don't think I'm gonna go back and play 01 and 2 on stream. You know, one thing I've realized coming back to streaming a bit is I don't want to feel the pressure of like making things complete. I just want to play what I want to play, and I want to have fun with it. Because that's kind of what, you know, among other things, that's kind of why I stopped streaming before. Early on this year. I was turning it into like more of a task that needed completing rather than like something I can just do for fun. So let's just keep it fun. So future plans, but potentially 04. Maybe ZX and Addon, maybe not, I don't know. Maybe Legends. Legends 2. Yeah. Streaming is tough to keep up if you like push yourself with it. I was doing like a schedule with it, doing it on specific days at specific times, and that's just no fun. I don't like keeping a steady schedule in anything, honestly, so I should have known that like trying to make myself do that for streaming would have made it less fun for me. Like I gotta go to bed at certain times, and if I don't, I'm gonna be too tired to do it, and just going on cancel or delay it or something, and it's stress, you know. Don't stress yourself out with something that should be fun. Hard mode added. Play in hard mode by holding the L button while selecting new game. You're too late. You're too late, you stinky game. Yeah, save my data. Overwrite me, Captain. Okay. One sec, let me switch to my other switch.